Question and answer continues. Question: how to improve the falling standards of society, of government, of the world? Sir, the whole plan of the world is being worked out according to God's way. We view certain events as favorable or unfavorable due to our own limited egoistic approach. We do not want to understand the real nature of things, nor do we meditate on this reality. Think deeply. The world does not belong to anybody. As to the shortcomings or the attainments of the society in which we live, that is also due to our own approach, because each one of us constitutes a unit of that society. It is not the material attainments, cars, skyscrapers, airplanes, wealth, and weapons that count in society. A society is to be judged on the basis of noble actions of individuals. We are fond of talking of an ideal society, but we do not care to become ideal individuals. If all of us behave well, the society will automatically take care of itself. The government will become better. Finding fault in others doesn't help a society or a government. A disease can be uprooted only when we diagnose its cause. A religious person should be a man of character. A society or a government composed of such persons will only do good to the people, the country, and world. It is wrong to think that the progress of one country lies in the fall of another. We should not neglect any part or any person of this world. Our scriptures always speak of the good and welfare of the entire universe. Question: is democracy good and appropriate for India? Answer: I am not a politician and your question has a political ring. In my opinion, all rules and regulations are framed for the solution of certain problems. If these are followed firmly and faithfully, then these should result in good of the community. The cornerstone of democracy is a principle that it is of the people, for the people, by the people. In practice, of is substituted by of, far by far, and by. The line therefore reads of the people, for the people, by the people. The principle is right, but the practice is wrong. We had been under foreign domination for long. That has brought about a change in our religion, culture, and way of life. Actually, we were not really fit for freedom. It is due to the patriotism and sacrifice of some great souls that we got freedom. Power went to the head of some people and they went astray. We will have to make more sacrifices to make democracy real and establish Ramarajya. In my view, democracy is better suited to this country than other forms of government. But whatever the form, it can only succeed when precept and practice are the same. Question: once you talked about 5 muktis. What are those? Answer: Salokya, Sarishti, Samipya, Sarubhya, and Sayuja, respectively, standing for achieving earthly powers like God, name and fame like God, status like God, image like God, and oneness with God. A question was put about a quartet of Sri Ramacharitamanus and replied, purporting to point out that according to Saint Tulsidas, devotion to God is as easy and enjoyable as taking a morsel to the mouth and eating it. Food gives satisfaction and strength and removes hunger. So devotion to God gives contentment and confidence and removes attachment to the world. In the path of jnana, one has to renounce everything. In bhakti, a devotee can progress on the spiritual path without giving up attachment, but the attachment should be to God alone. Once you completely surrender to God, He looks after all your needs.
Om